Ahí están encima de ellos.
Whoa!
Whoa. Oh, hit the dinghy. Hit the dinghy.
Oh my god!
That's so crazy. It's just floating with us.
There's a whale sitting right underneath the boat. It has been for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's just like not floating, but levitating right under the boat.
Oh my god.
Tail up slowly every now and again. Otherwise, it's just right under the boat. It's huge.
You can see it. It's right there. What? There is a humpback whale sitting directly underneath us, like a couple of feet.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's right there. Did you see that? That's so cool.
Man, he loves us. He's just been hanging around for like 10-20 minutes.
This is unbelievable.
So close.
Oh jeez. He's like right under us. He's using our boat to rub himself.
We were just looking around in our dinghy because we got to this anchorage last night. Just go for an explore. We knew there's whales in the area. We wanted to check out the beach and just have a look around. And we've just been floating because we're watching the whales all in the distance. There's heaps of them, heaps and heaps and heaps and heaps. And then suddenly,
it's right underneath us.
Right underneath us.
Like out of nowhere, we didn't see it coming. And at first it just it stuck there and its tail was just right there. But then it kind of came up and it like bumped the underside of the boat.
Yeah, a couple of times.
And then it just stayed there. And it stayed like right underneath us. And it was there for like 10 minutes and it kept on bumping us. And then another there's a whale watching boat that's out here. And it came up because it saw us being like bumped and bumped. And they were making sure we were okay. Yeah. And oh my God. It wouldn't stop. It was like rubbing against the bottom of the boat and it kept on like lifting us up out of the water. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was clearly trying to be gentle because obviously it could just like whack us real hard. So it was trying to be gentle, but like something that size trying to be gentle is still crazy. And then it would pop its head out every now and again and then go back down and just like floating underneath us and then go around a little bit and then come back down and float underneath us again, stick its head out, and then every now and again it would be a bit more rough and knock us around a bit.
It was absolutely wild. So I think we've had pretty much the experience of a lifetime with that.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe let's head back to the boat so we can stop shaking.
It was literally so scary.
It was so exciting.
After this beautiful whale left us, we had another wonderful surprise on the short dinghy ride back to our old catamaran Supernova.
Well, today was an absolutely magic day. There was whales rubbing on the bottom of our dinghy, and we ran into a pack of dolphins on the way back.
Yeah, it's crazy. This place is filled with wildlife, and honestly, it was one of the best days of my life. It was incredible. I was so scared. I thought the whale was going to tip our dinghy over. It was gentle, yet at the same time
massive
and rough, and like goes to tap the dinghy, I think, and just the whole thing goes like this. Is crazy. I thought we were going to be tipped over for sure. I was so glad when the other little boats saw that we were like having trouble and came over to us, and they were shocked. But and then proceeded to sit there for like 20 minutes because they were watching the whale as well, just underneath our boat, just floating underneath, and then bang, floating underneath, tips its head out. It was crazy.
It was absolutely unreal. We were very grateful for that Penga driver who made sure that we were okay, because we were not okay.
I was so scared.
So the weather is looking absolutely amazing tomorrow for a sail down to Cabo. Cabo. So that's what we're gonna do. We're finally gonna leave Mag Bay. And we're gonna head to Cabo. Maybe in the morning we might do a little bit of whale watching. Just a little.
Just a little bit. So wake up really early, just for one last little bit more. We can actually see them now still. This place is so filled with wildlife and whales and dolphins all day, and birds. I love this place.
Amazing.
I love Mag Bay.
We definitely have to come back.
Yeah.
Well, see you tomorrow morning for some whale watching.
Yeah. They're just spy hopping all around us. There's like 5, 6 of them just all around. So we got up early this morning, so we've got a little bit of time before we set sail, making it down to Cabo today hopefully, or it takes about 24 hours, so it'll be one night. We've already found about 6 or 7 whales. It's not hard, our boat's just there. Literally just got in the dinghy, floated down this way, and then they're all popping up around us. One came really close to the boat again, and under. You just hear them, you just sit for a while and you can hear them breathing. The sunrise was nice. It's
like therapeutic.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so incredible here. Well, we've absolutely loved this place. Mag Bay's been awesome. The other side has so many cool things. This side obviously has the whales, which have been one of the highlights of my life so far for sure. It's crazy being near such huge animals, especially when they just come up so close to you when you're just floating along and they'll just pop up from everywhere. But the weather waits for no one, so we have to go. We're going to head south to Cabo today. We've got to get back to the boat and get going because there's big weather coming, and yeah, if we don't go now, we'll be here for quite a long time, and it's not a sheltered anchorage, not this side anyway. So off we go, sailing to do. So we noticed on our way over just to this side of the bay that our in-water speed isn't working. We're guessing that the wheel, what's it called?
The paddle wheel.
The paddle wheel is fouled or something stuck in it. There's lots of growth on the bottom of the boat, so it's probably that. We do need to clean the bottom of the boat, but we don't have time just now because we have to get going and get sailing to get out before the weather. So I'm just going to go have a look at that wheel and clean it. Hopefully that fixes the problem, and then we will clean the bottom of the boat very soon.
And we're going to dangle that rope right there so she has something to hold on to because there's a bit of current here.
Yeah.
How was it?
Very dirty.
Did you happen to get the rest of the haul while you were down there?
I did not. I'll save that for another day. Well, we've just got out of Mag Bay. The wind's picked up nicely, so we're going to put the sails out, mainsail first, then the jib, and start running with the wind all the way down to Cabo.
This is our first time taking the mainsail out, actually using it with our newfound skill.
Oh yeah. You mean since we fixed it?
Well, we did the exact same thing before.
Yeah. So we haven't fixed it, but we'll see how our fix, non-fix for the mainsail car works.
Okay, let's go. We think we need to lower the boom a little bit and then let a little bit more of the mainsail out haul out.
Ready?
Yeah. Stop there.
All right. Well, it's come out all the way. We didn't have to get up there and poke it with the boat hook. So that's a good sign. We did lower the boom a little bit, so we're going to try a few different things as we go along like that to see what seems to help, and I think that seemed to help. All right, so now we were in irons just then to help get the mainsail out, and now we're turning to run down with the wind, and now we're going to be heading pretty much south down to Cabo for the next 24 or so hours, depending how fast we can go. And we'll be able to, we've just got the one motor on, we'll be able to turn that off now and hopefully sail the rest of the way.
Let's pull the jib out.
Yeah. So that's the furling line. So we want that one loose and we want to make sure that it can run free. and we want to check all the way along, which we already did, but we want to check that that line can run free all the way. And now we just need to trim the sails, so that one needs to be tighter obviously. And then because we're running downwind, or we're on like a broad reach so the mainsail can be eased out to the side more, we've already put the traveller over to the side. You can see that it's on the port side. We've taken it across, so the boom's gone over to the port side, but we now want to ease the main sheet so that the sail itself can be further over to the side. And now Darcy's trimmed the jib, so it's nice and tighter now, not luffing as much. Sometimes it does that still with the waves, but from what we've learnt from books and YouTube and other sailors, we're just learning it as we go. How's that? Now we can ease the main sheet a little bit. What's our angle? 114, 115.
Okay, so should we use the main sheet? Yeah?
Yeah.
We don't have to put the preventer on
No.
right away.
Not unless the angle becomes more closer to 180. So just easing that main sheet, and that allows the mainsail to become a bit looser and catch more wind from behind. Rather than just being directly in line with the boat, it kind of goes out to the side more.
Oh, hi. Let's pull out the staysail.
Yeah, okay.
Wind's hella light. It's not gonna hurt. I'm just gonna tighten the running backstay because we're about to put the staysail out. It's super light winds, so this hopefully will help us go a little bit faster. But we always need to make sure the backstay on the opposite side to the staysail is tightened up.
So that's this line here.
Now we get to do my favorite thing, sail with all three sails out.
So first thing we want to do is open the furling line for the staysail. That's the furling line for the jib or the head sail, and that's the furling line for the staysail, and you want to make sure it's loose. And again, you want to make sure that it can run freely and quickly. And that there's nothing blocking it. It's good.
Ready?
Looks good. Now we can tidy up all our lines, which I don't know how to get them neater while you're doing it all, but we should, because especially with these ones, if a line wraps around this and you're pulling it, it can open one of these. And on the other side, one of these is like the topping lift, and this is the furling line for the mainsail. That's the traveller for the main sheet and the main sail. This one's the running back stay. Chuck that one over. And then we've got this one, which is the main sheet. And then this one, which is one of the sheets for the staysail. And then the only other two lines are the jib sheets, which run down here. And you can see it's being pulled at the moment. And that's the other one on the winch. That's the one being used. The working jib sheet and the lazy jib sheet. We are outside the marine reserve now. So time to put a line out. We have a little bit of tuna left, but otherwise there's lots of different types of fish that start popping up and start being available on the way down, further down Mexico. So we're hoping for something different maybe.
Come on, mahi mahi. It's a yellow fin or a yellow tail? I think it's yellowfin tuna. Woo!
Good one. That's pretty big.
Yeah, that was a pretty big fish, but we have so much yellowfin tuna that we just might as well let it go.
Yeah, we got to save space in our freezer for a different type of fish.
Yeah.
I want to try something else this time. Well, it's almost sunrise. It's been a really slow, quiet night. Not much wind, so a lot less than was predicted. So I reckon instead of taking one night to get to Cabo, it's probably going to take 2 now. But the wind is really starting to pick up now, which is nice. So we've got a bit more speed going for us, and yeah, about to wait for the sun to start getting up, I think. I just saw what I now know to be Venus, but what I first thought was another ship coming towards us. Couldn't see it on AIS, couldn't see it on radar, thought maybe it was just too far away, but I could see the lights right on the horizon. And then it started rising up and I realized, okay, that's not a ship, that's a planet. There's no stars or anything in the sky. That's why I assumed it was a ship. Must be a really cloudy night tonight, and the moon is out a bit, so it kind of dims all the stars, and there's clouds everywhere. But yeah, it's nice to see Venus as opposed to a ship coming straight for us. So yeah, what speed are we doing? We're going almost 4 knots now, and the wind is around 10, and we're just heading south. And we're running with the wind. I'm kind of still torn as to whether it's best when we're running with the wind to use our main out with the preventer and no head sail, which is what we're doing at the moment, or wing on wing, but that's a bit sketchy at night time, I think. Or if it would be better to put both sails out and kind of go off the wind a bit and zigzag, which I think potentially is better VMG, but I'm not sure how to figure out if it's definitely faster. And we would have to jibe throughout the night, so it would probably mean waking each other up. So at the moment we've just got the mainsail out, preventer on, and the mainsail way out to the side so it can catch the wind while running pretty much straight downwind.
If you enjoyed the video this week, please like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. See you next Friday.